Okay, so your income is capped and you want to know just how can I make more money? It all comes down to one simple principle: time. People say time is money because when you go to work, generally what you're doing is getting paid for your time. If you run a business, sometimes you're still getting paid for your time. Every single time you put effort into something or work on a task, you're generally trying to convert that into money, which is why people say time is money. But the problem is you only have so much time in the day, which means that by relying on time, you're kind of cutting yourself short. One of the best things about online business or any kind of business is that when you remove time from money, all of a sudden your business becomes scalable because you can build and put things out there that will make money for you. And therefore, the more you do that over time, that grows and grows and you generate more and more money. Let's do a little bit of math to show you how this works. Imagine you make $100 an hour for your time, and you work 40 hours a week. That's $4,000 a week. That's pretty good, isn't it? It's not too bad. Anyone can live on $4,000 a week. But what happens if you really want to make more money than that? We are talking about making more money here. So what happens if you work 60 hours? You can make $6,000 a week if you're charging $100 an hour. But what happens beyond 60 hours? You're going to start to lose some efficiency. Maybe you need some sleep or some time just to stop yourself from going insane. Maybe you can't increase your hourly rate any further. So $6,000 a week is the cap. But for most people, 60 hours a week is not realistic. $100 an hour is not realistic. So this is a very high paying hourly rate, which is still pretty much not going to be accessible for most people. But what happens if you produce a product which you can sell over and over again, like a digital product or a course or something that just does the work for you? Every time you create one of those, what if it makes you $100 a week? Doesn't sound like a lot, but if you create 40 of those products or make one product and sell it 40 times, then you're making your $4,000. But then what if it grows and that one product sells 80 times? You then make $8,000. All this doesn't rely on your time, which means the more effort you put into things, the more you can create assets that generate what's called passive income. Now, this is something it's a concept that's borrowed heavily from Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The idea that you want to build assets that generate income and not trade your time for money. So how do you make that happen? Well, there's a few different sort of approaches you can use, and there's no one right way of doing it. You need to work out what's going to work best for you. If you're someone who's stuck in a job and you want to get out and start your own business, generating passive income does take a long time. What I do recommend is possibly considering ways to increase your income with what time you have so you can reduce the amount of time you work and put more time into generating passive income assets. I did this working full-time where I went freelancing because I could start a business straight away, and as long as I received jobs, I could actually start making money pretty quickly. But then I could start dedicating more time during my week to building passive income assets. And now I build passive income, which is a pretty big chunk of my business. It's not enough entirely for me to support my entire family because this business supports 4 people in the house. I'm the only person who is working, but it does help when you get a bit strung out, when you get sick. The passive income keeps rolling in and paying the bills. And I keep growing that nest egg knowing one day it should eclipse that income and take me further. So how can you start? First of all, if you don't have the time, you might need to find a way to trade your time for more money. Start freelancing. That's a quick way to get started. You can set your own hourly rates and dedicate yourself to 4 days a week. Maybe spend 1 day a week doing passive income. Otherwise, if you do have the time, come up with a passive income business or product. Some ideas for this are things like selling digital products. That could be templates, ebooks. You can start a YouTube channel, make money off the AdSense revenue, affiliate products, any kind of digital product where you can even sell other people's products and make a commission. There are several different ways you can create things online to sell passively, and I'm going to give you a few ideas with the video that's on the screen right now, discussing a few passive income ideas that will help you to grow a passive income business and scale online. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope to see you again next time.